Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's another episode of Light Sports Breakdown. As you can see in the back, I got something special to talk to you guys about. It involves the NBA. A majority of the West teams' playoff series have been decided, but there's one particular seeding that has not been decided and could be decided tonight or in a couple of days, depending on if there's a tie in record and they do a play-in tournament. But I'm talking about the eighth seed. The seed that has just recently been lost to the Portland Trailblazers and was previously held by the Memphis Grizzlies, or I'd like to call them the Memphis Meltdown. It's been 7 games since the NBA restart happened. There's 8 games in total, so the Grizzlies played their last game tonight, the 8th game. And to show for it, they are 1-6 in their last 7 games. The Grizzlies had a big lead on the 8th seed, and they just couldn't hold it. And now the Blazers currently have it at a 34-39 record, and the Grizzlies are at a 33-39 record, with the Suns behind them and the Spurs behind them. They recently lost to the Boston Celtics, and tonight they have another difficult task. The Grizzlies. They have to face the Milwaukee Bucks, even though Giannis Antetokounmpo has been suspended for the last game of the season after he got into an altercation with Mo Wagner. So tonight it's basically do or die for the Memphis Grizzlies. If they lose, they're pretty much eliminated, because if the Blazers, Suns, or Spurs win, any two of those three win, and the Grizzlies lose, then they're eliminated from playoff contention. And I am frankly shocked that at what I'm witnessing, it's not like they've been playing terrible, but they just haven't capitalized, and they haven't had that sense of urgency. The only game that they had that sense of urgency was Ja Morant, and that was their sole win. And now it looks like they're on the brink of missing the playoffs for a third straight year. And I was excited because the Grizzlies are a really good team. They have that grit and grind defense, and a lot of people didn't like playing them. They have Ja Morant, they have Jaren Jackson Jr., Justice Winslow, Jonas Valanciunas. They have a really good set of players, and they have a good bench. But I feel like it's because they're young that they're kind of losing the grasp on the seed, because they lost it, and now they have to, in essence, hope that the Blazers, Suns, and Spurs somehow all lose their games. The Blazers tonight, they face the Nets. The Suns face the Mavericks. And the Spurs face the Jazz. And frankly, out of those three, the Blazers pretty much have the easiest matchup, because a lot of the Nets players have been injured, and Damian Lillard is hungry. After his last game where he scored 61 points and they beat the Mavericks in overtime, it's just, he's on a mission. He wants that 8th seed. I'm not going to do any predictions on who I think is going to get the 8th seed. I just wanted to share my concern with the Memphis Grizzlies. Also, the Lakers have been struggling, but they're pretty much secure. But another team that shows a cause for concern is the Grizzlies, because they had such I didn't expect them to win as many games as they did, and now that the season restarted in the bubble, it's just like they lost that big lead they had, giving other teams the chance to basically grasp it and get back in it, and they've basically melt down. So if they don't win tonight, it's pretty much over for them, and it's very unfortunate to see, because it's very exciting, because Ja Morant's probably going to win the Rookie of the Year, but he's not going to make the playoffs his first year, just like Zion got eliminated. So it's very disappointing. But I mean, it's going to be exciting if we get a Blazers versus Lakers series, or if the Suns actually make it. That's actually another thing that I would be excited about. So frankly, I'm not opposed to either, but the Grizzlies, it's just they got to win tonight, or it's over.